Well, hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to the Manifest and Chill podcast. I'm Tracy Ftacek, and I'm coming to you from my corner of the western suburbs of Illinois, where it's currently sunny skies, crisp fall air, and amber leaves falling from the trees. And as I sit here in my brand new podcast room, I think about when my kids were little and they would be begging me to take them outside in this weather and asking why grown-ups have to work when it's perfectly good leaf pile jumping weather. And honestly, that question is more business relevant than you might think. So this month, we're kicking off November with something I'm calling Grateful Scaling. We'll have 4 episodes this month of November about how gratitude can actually grow your business without sacrificing your soul. But before we dive in, I need to address something that's been bugging me about the gratitude conversation in the entrepreneurial space. Because here's the thing, there's gratitude that keeps you stuck, and there's gratitude that sets you free. And if you're using the wrong kind, you might be accidentally sabotaging your own growth. So let me paint you a picture. It's 2019. I'm almost 3 years into building my beauty tech company, pretty convenient. And I'm sitting in a business mastermind where the coach is telling us to just be grateful for what you have. Focus on abundance, she says. Appreciate your current clients. Be thankful for your small wins. And I'm sitting there thinking, I am grateful. I'm grateful every single day. I write in my gratitude journal religiously. I appreciate my team, my clients, my family, my morning coffee. But my business was busy and I was feeling stuck. And that's when I realized something that changed my perception of gratitude, and I think it will yours too. I was using gratitude as a spiritual bypass. Instead of addressing what wasn't working, I was just being grateful for it. Instead of acknowledging that I needed to pivot, I was just appreciating the status quo. Instead of admitting that some of my systems needed adjusting, I was just thanking the universe for my lessons, quote unquote. And my beautiful human friends, that's not gratitude. That's spiritual procrastination. Real gratitude, the kind that actually grows your business, doesn't make you complacent. It makes you courageous. It doesn't keep you small. It expands your capacity to receive more. It doesn't make you settle. It makes you trust that you're worthy of better. Let me tell you about the moment everything shifted for me. It was March of 2020. COVID had just hit, and my entire agency business model was crumbling. Events were getting canceled. Video shoots were impossible, and I'm watching my team's livelihood disappear in real time. And if you've been following me for a while, you're familiar with this story. And at that time, I had a choice. I could use toxic positivity, gratitude. I'm grateful for we're all healthy. I'm thankful this opportunity to slow down. Everything happens for a reason. Or I could use what I now call courageous gratitude. So here's what I did instead. I got grateful for my ability to pivot quickly. I appreciated my experience in digital content. I thanked my past self for building relationships with my team members. I felt genuine gratitude for the fact that I'd always been someone who figures things out. And if you're listening to this podcast, I would imagine you're exactly the same way. But I also got real about what needed to change. Within 2 weeks, I'd launched Pretty Set Go. a completely different business model that served women who were suddenly working from home and needed to look put together on video calls. That gratitude didn't make me settle for less. It reminded me that I was capable of more. And that business, it grew to 6 figures in its first year. Because I used gratitude as fuel, not as an excuse to stay stuck. So here's the difference between gratitude that keeps you stuck and gratitude that grows your business. I always promise you I'm going to give you a few healthy tips that you can apply today. So here we go. Let's do a little gratitude recognition. When you're stuck in gratitude, you're going to sound like this. I'm just grateful to have any clients at all. I should be thankful my business is breaking even. At least I'm not as stressed out as I was at my corporate job. Do you notice how gratitude like that makes you smaller? How it makes you settle? Growth gratitude sounds like, I'm grateful for these clients and ready to serve even more people. I appreciate how far I've come and I'm excited about where I'm going. I'm thankful for my courage to leave corporate and ready to build something even bigger. I'm thankful my business is breaking even and I'm ready to make fuck tons of money. See the difference? Growth gratitude includes your current reality and your future possibility. It's casting a vision. It doesn't make you choose between appreciation and ambition. It makes them work together. Here's how to practice growth gratitude in your business. First, appreciate your capacity, not just your circumstances. Instead of, I'm grateful for this difficult client and the lessons you can learn from them, try, I'm grateful for my ability to handle challenging situations with grace. Instead of, I'm thankful for my small following, try, I appreciate my gift for creating authentic connections. Second, thank your past self for preparing you for more. I'm grateful my past self took that scary leap because it's preparing me for this next level. I appreciate all the skills I've developed that are now positioning me for bigger opportunities. Third, get grateful for your growing edges. I'm thankful for this challenge because it's showing me where I need to expand. And then start fucking expanding. I appreciate this discomfort because it means I'm outgrowing my current level. Now start looking for opportunities to level up. Now, let's get practical about how this shows up in your actual business. If you're stuck in the same revenue level month after month, toxic gratitude says, I should be happy with what I have. At least I'm making money. Or how about this one? When you see that social media post that's telling you what you have now is what you used to wish for, be grateful. Sometimes that's toxic gratitude. And it doesn't inspire growth, it inspires procrastination. Growth gratitude says, I'm grateful for the foundation I built and ready to scale to the next level. What got me here won't get me there, and I trust myself to figure out what's next. And if you don't know how to figure it out, reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. My link's in the show notes. If you're struggling with imposter syndrome, toxic gratitude says, I should just be thankful anyone wants to work with me at all. Growth gratitude says, I'm grateful for my unique perspective and experience. I appreciate the value I bring, and I'm ready to own my expertise more fully. If you're dealing with difficult clients or situations, toxic gratitude says, I should just be grateful for the business. I shouldn't complain. Growth gratitude says, I'm thankful for my ability to handle challenges and ready to attract clients who value and respect my work. See how different that feels in your body? Let's say it again. Growth gratitude says, I'm thankful for my ability to handle challenges and ready to attract clients who value and respect my work. Growth gratitude doesn't diminish your challenges. It acknowledges your strength in facing them. It doesn't make you settle for less. It reminds you that you're capable of more. And here's what I've noticed. When you practice growth gratitude consistently, your business starts expanding to match your new energetic capacity. Because you're not just appreciating what is, you're appreciating what's possible. So here's your homework for this week. I want you to audit your gratitude practice. Notice when you're using appreciation to avoid taking action. Notice when you're using thankfulness to stay small. And then let's flip it. Get grateful for your capacity to grow. Appreciate your readiness for more. Thank your past self for preparing you for this next level. Because here's what I know about you. You didn't start your business to stay exactly where you are forever. You started it to grow, to serve more people, to make a bigger impact. And the right kind of gratitude, it's going to fuel that expansion. Next week, we're going to be talking about rest as your most profitable strategy. And I'm sharing my story about how my sabbatical after I sold my business actually accelerated this business growth. So until then, keep practicing growth gratitude. And remember, you're not meant to shrink your dreams to fit your current reality. You're meant to expand your reality to match your current dreams. I'll talk to you next week, my beautiful friend. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it. Send me a DM on Instagram at Tracy Ftacek and tell me, what are you grateful for and ready to grow into? And if you want to go deeper into this work, I have something special coming for Black Friday that's going to completely blow your mind and shift how you think about scaling your business. Keep your eyes peeled, my beautiful friend. Click the link in the bio, in the show notes, if you want to join my email list to find out early in the newsletter what that Black Friday promotion is going to be. I promise it's going to be insane. You're not going to miss it. Next time, give yourself permission to pause and permission to grow. It's time to manifest the business and life you desire and chill the fuck out in the process. See you next week.